All right, welcome to your coffee chat with Jen. I show up live every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on my Instagram page and also in my free group on Facebook, which is all about wellness and well-being. So super excited to have you here. Today we are going to do tapping, emotional freedom technique on anxiety. So I know so many people today battle anxiety, and this simple tool is really going to, in my mind, going to help you. It helps so many of my clients. It is one of my favorite tools that I use as a life coach. But to back up a little bit, my name is Jen Hines. For those of you that are new to my page or new to my lives, I have been a physical therapist for 25 plus years. So navigating the healthcare world as a physical therapist led to me feeling burned out, overwhelmed, full of anxiety about 7 years ago. Also juggling all of the to-dos as a working mom and wife, I was just feeling very overwhelmed. My physical well-being was being impacted with weight gain, lack of sleep. And at that time, I connected with a life coach who totally transformed my life to the point where I wanted to become certified as a life coach to help women just like me. So that's how I'm showing up on this platform. I have been a certified life coach for over 5 years, helping hundreds of women kind of overcome their own burnout, overwhelm, and some of those like patterns that we get stuck in, like people pleasing, perfectionism, procrastination, you name it. I've got the tools to help. So for those of you that are new to tapping is kind of a beautiful blend of like acupressure and acupuncture without the needles and like modern day psychology. It really helps to alleviate a lot of different symptoms. And there's actually clinical research that shows that tapping helps reduce anxiety. So even more so than cognitive behavioral therapy. There was an article I researched and read where 90% of the participants saw benefits in their anxiety using tapping versus 63% with cognitive behavioral therapy. So if you're joining me live, say good morning. I'm glad that you're here. So tapping in a nutshell is I'm going to guide you through it. We're going to be tapping on different areas of your body from kind of your chest up to really help reduce those feelings of anxiety. It's very easy to do. It's something that you can do in your office, in your car. It can be done in the privacy of your home. It just takes a couple of minutes, and it can really help reduce those symptoms of whatever you're going through. If you are interested in learning more, all you have to do is comment tapping wherever you're watching this, and I will send you a short form and email you a lot more about tapping, a lot more videos of me tapping and guiding you through. In addition to that, I offer the scripts. So the script that I'm going to be using today to guide you through tapping for anxiety, I share with you so that you can tap on your own. Also on my YouTube channel, you can find me at searching Jennifer Hines. I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel about different tapping for overwhelm, for worthiness, and different things. So check those out. But hey, Melissa, I'm so glad that you're on. So today we're going to tap around anxiety. And what I love to have my clients do is I just want you to kind of close your eyes and just think about how you feel right now in your body on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being no anxiety, 10 being the worst anxiety that I have felt. And just think about that number. You don't overthink it. Just think about what that number is. And maybe jot it down if you think you'll forget. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go through 3 rounds of tapping. And then at the end of the tapping, I'm going to ask you to reevaluate that number. More often than not, the number has gone down. If the number is still a 5 or higher, I typically will have people go through the tapping again. So if you have any questions about tapping or anything that I talk about today, please just comment wherever you're watching me, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, my YouTube channel, or even in my newsletter, in my email, because I usually send this out as well. Just ask me. I'm an open book. But tapping is one of the tools that my life coach taught me years and years ago that was very, very impactful for me when I was battling my anxiety and self-worth and procrastination and perfectionism and people pleasing. This is one of the tools that I kept coming back to that really helped me, and I love sharing it with you. So without further ado, let's start into tapping. So I always want to tell people real quickly like what the tapping areas are so that you're familiar with them. The first one is kind of right here on your eyebrow. Sometimes you'll see me tap with 2 hands. I like to use my 2 fingers like this. You can do 3, whatever feels good. You can also just do 1 hand. So this is the first place we're going to tap after we do our setup statement and karate chop. Then we're going to go to the side of the head, so kind of right where your temples are. And after that, we're going to go under the eye, like right on your, almost like I call it your sinus bone. I know that's not the technical name, your orbit bone here. Under that, we're going to go to your nose. So under the nose right here where that little dip is. And then the chin, again, kind of right there where that little dip is. From here, we're going to go to your collarbone. And again, you're going to find your collarbone and go right underneath. You can do both hands. You can do one hand. You can do all your fingers. You can do 2 fingers. From there, we're going to go under the arm. So if you're wearing a bra, it's going to be right on your bra strap. Otherwise, it's a couple inches under your armpit. And then the last one is going to be up here on the top of your head. But before we do anything, again, I want you to remember your number, and then we're going to do what I call the karate chop. So the karate chop is this like fleshy area underneath your pinky bone here. You can do either hand. So you're going to do this or this, whichever hand feels more comfortable. For me, I do this one. So I'm tapping my left hand with my right hand right on that fleshy part. And I'm just going to start. So I'm going to start saying the script here. And again, say it in your head or just listen to what I'm doing. The most important thing is you're just going to tap. Okay. And typically we're going to tap like 5 to 7 times on each point before we move on to the other. So let's get started. Even though I feel the stress and anxiety weighing me down, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm overwhelmed by stress and anxiety, I choose to find inner peace. Even though the stress and anxiety is consuming my thoughts, I honor my feelings and choose to release them. The stress and anxiety is overwhelming. I feel it in my body. It's hard to let go of this tension under the nose, this constant worry under the chin. I feel it affecting my whole being. Collarbone, the stress is just too much. Under the arm, I just want to feel calm. Top of the head, releasing this stress and anxiety. I'm going to do round 2. This heavy stress, I feel so burdened. This anxiety is constant. I wish I could relax. This tension in my body, I need to let it go. This overwhelming stress, I choose to release it now. 3rd round, letting go of the stress, releasing the anxiety, feeling lighter and more relaxed. I am safe and at peace. I can handle this. I am calm and centered. Letting go of all the remaining stress, feeling peaceful and relaxed. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it nice and slow. Now I want you to check in with your body and again, rate your level of anxiety on a scale of 0 to 10. And again, if it's over 5, I would encourage you to go through this process again until you get it lower than 5. But if there is some stress or anxiety that you still feel, again, you can repeat this as often as you want. So I hope that you found this tapping session helpful. If you are interested in learning more about tapping or getting the guided script so that you can tap and do this exact process on your own, wherever you're watching this from, just comment tapping, TAPPING below. You can also reach out to me in my DMs, wherever we're connected, and just say tapping, and I will send you a little form and then email you the tapping scripts. I also have a couple of different emails with different tapping for worthiness and overwhelm, self-worth, several of those. You can also find additional tapping videos on my YouTube channel. But anything that I can do to help you with tapping, please let me know. Any questions, just reach out to me or comment below and I will be sure to answer them. And I hope that tapping starts to help you as much as it helps me. Have an amazing day.